everyone, it's Dragon Fireflies, and this is the last altar update before Lunasaw. I promise. I've uploaded like 3 or 4 of my Lunasaw altar already. This actually isn't my Lunasaw altar. This is the one for the Blue Moon, which is the day before Lunasaw. And since I figured I'm doing both, the altar should be set up just a little differently. For the Blue Moon, especially because how it creates a bit more space down here for me to put my Book of Shadows and stuff on, and for me to do some spell workings and stuff like that. So yeah, I just kind of want to show you guys. This is how it's going to be for, I think, every full moon, and then on the regular, for the regular altar, for like my meditations, habits, and stuff, it'll be the other candle holders, like the usual black one that's over there, and this will be in the middle and everything. So yeah. So, I originally had the whole centerpiece here pushed back, and just have the candles next to it, but then I figured, it's a full moon, I need the whole full moon representation thingy there, so, yeah. I'm celebrating the Blue Moon because I didn't get a chance to celebrate the full moon this month. When we did have the full moon, there was some family drama, and I didn't get to celebrate, so, yeah. So, I'm just gonna take you in, and instead of bending down because I'm standing up, I'm just gonna zoom in on my camera because I forgot that I could do that. So yeah, so we have the God Candle here, with the Selenite Wand, his Father Candle. There's actually a piece of Tasmanian Castle Quartz there on his lap. Citrine Point, his candle holder that has herbs sacred to him, and then the Spot candle there. And then we have the Selenite Ball, his candle that I made, the seashell with his pink Botswana agate, and yeah. And then on the goddess side, her candle, the Selenite Tower. There's her statue with the whole starry skyline, full moon in her arms. Her candle that I made, seashell with malachite, herb sacred to the Maiden Mother of Crone, and then the other Spot candle. And then this is the Native American candle holder that they don't make anymore, that my dad gave to me. And it has my other bigger, larger selenite orb on top with my own herbal blend on there. And then we have the Triple Goddess oil burner. I don't use it like an oil burner, I use it as a statue. And I use this to represent my more druidic side of my spirituality, especially because the way that they're all cloaked and everything, they remind me of, the druid circle and everything. So yeah. So let me zoom in a little more. It looks kind of fuzzy when I'm zooming actually, so I'm going to zoom out and just bend down. Okay, so we have the herbal blend that I showed you before. I just added some almonds to it because why not? It's the harvest and everything. So then we have the stones, clear quartz, tiger's eye, smoky quartz, tiger's eye is down in there, you can't see it. And then rose quartz and tiger's eye. And then, of course, the 3 stones for Maiden Mother Crone. Those are Rainbow Moonstone, and then a piece of the bark, which is on top. If you guys have seen my other videos, you already know about this. And then there are the 2 clear quartz clusters that were up here when this was Isis's altar, which it's not anymore, it's Aphrodite's. Since I took them off there, they no longer have a home, so they sit on here for now until I figure something out. So then I have my elemental representations. There's air and fire, and then over here is water and earth, and then spirit is down there. And then there's Diana's cauldron with the bark around it, the blessing salt, and the labradorite, which is my spirit stone. And then we have, it kind of looks really cool how it's like the triple goddess there, the silver candles there, the whole moon thing. When the sunlight and stuff comes through it, it hits through the selenite ball. You can see there's like a little space in there where the light comes through and it shines down. And it's so cool how it's like, that's up there, and then it connects down like right through spirit and everything. And then there's Diana's rose quartz tower there, which has a really strong lunar energy to it. Then there's the black candle there, my first Temple Point Phantom Quartz there. My Pentacle with the other candle I made for Lunasaw. And then, of course, the Lunasaw altar cloth. And because my Espot altar cloth is now Aphrodite's. So, yeah, and there's my working candle. And this is one of my chalices. I have 3 of them. You've seen... I think you guys have seen the other 2 if you watched any of my videos. There's the brass one, which I use for spell working. And then there is the other one, which is up here that's covered, which I used to drink out of during ritual. But it's now an Aphrodite's altar. So this was actually my first chalice. I got this at Goodwill. And so now I use it for water spell work. Yeah, and then this is just some storm water that I got a long time ago, that I collected a long time ago. So figured I'm going to do some spell work with that. So yeah, so like I said, when it comes time for Lunasaw, I'll have the setup that was in the last altar video. I just figured I needed a little more space for my spell working and everything, and I wanted it to look different for the Espot instead of just having it the exact same for Lunasaw, because I don't have any other Lunasaw candles, so I'm gonna use these 2 because they're largest. And yeah, so then the other setup will be here. And then up on Hecate's altar, the lighting in here sucks, but I got some ivy drying out for the month of Muin, or Vine. Oh wait, no, this is for the month of Ivy, for Gort, or Ivy, I'm sorry. I had that mixed up. Over here is for Muin Vine. This is actually some grapevine. I have 2 of them, actually. And they're stuck together, so let me, okay, this works. I have some grapevine drying here. Some people say it's grapevine or blackberry vine. I'm going to go with grapevine because grapevine is what I see everywhere where I am. Where I live, our town is known for grapes and wines, and we have a shit ton of wineries, actually. We actually just got a new winery, and my parents and I went to a bunch of different wineries today as well. So, yeah. My friend Tori, who you've seen in other videos, if you have seen my other videos, she was making this joke once, and she's like, when life gives you lemons, make grape juice. Mostly just to confuse people, but also because we live, and then she said where we lived, and it's grapes. So, yeah, and I'm trying to get the tiger's eye back up there. Yeah, so our town is known for grapes. And then my amethyst pointed wand that I made is here, and then the athame, my athame is here. Something that I noticed, I don't know if I mentioned this in another video or not. The first thing I noticed when I got this was the pentacle on the tip, on the hilt, and my dad noticed the compass and the square symbol here. Let me focus. Here we go. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm getting into Druidry, and something that is mentioned in Druidry is the stonemason, or the Freemasons, and everything like that, and this is their symbol. And Druidry and Freemasons is actually pretty close together because of the way it's organized. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool the way that ended up, this was on my hilt and I ended up being on the thing, so yeah. I love it when stuff like that happens, like you buy something and then you don't even realize how things just work out. Like with my incense holder, if you guys have seen that one video when I was going over tools, my incense burner, which I'm actually going to show you because I no longer use it on my altar. I used to have it on here all the time, but I rarely ever burn incense anymore, so yeah. This thing, I was at a Goodwill out in a couple towns over, and I saw this, and I saw how it had the holes in it. I'm like, oh, well, I can use that to burn stick incense instead of my wooden burners like this. And so what was cool about it that I realized afterwards is that, oh my gosh, I can't even talk today. Yellow stands for air, and this thing is mostly yellow, but what was really cool about it is that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circle around it, pentacle. Then it has the one on the in between, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circle around it, the other pentacle. So I'm just like, holy crap, that's amazing. So if you guys can see that in the circle, and then there's the inverse one down there. So that was amazing. I'm just like, holy crap. And then this is on the bottom, which is where I keep all the ashes. So if I want to burn cone incense, I can just set it on there, and then the cones burn in that thing. So I don't know if that's what it was intended for, but that's what I use it for. So trying to get things back into my witchy space. So yeah, quick trip into my witchy cabinet. Yeah, so when Lunasa comes around, I'll have like the whole circlet thingy back on here and the way it was before. And I just kind of want to show you guys, and this video is way longer than I intended it to be. So, yeah, goodbye and blessed be.